Guys, this is not a drill according to Donald Trump, who verified the alt season. One more time, he is timing it completely. At what precise moment did Flair predict the bottom of the bear market? First things first, in order to introduce today's film, I would like to make a little remark of Bitcoin's fourth quarter returns in September years that are green. What do we have in this case? A 4. Doesn't it seem like all of these bars are guys? Please have a look at the percentage. It's Bitcoin. Reached an increase of 81% at 58% with regard to the years below. 56% of guys are happy with it, which would suggest that it is either now or never. Guys, this is how we keep our friendship. Now pay attention to this. It appears to be the year 2023. The events that took place up until March and April, then swung in the opposite direction until August and September, and then the full send occurs from October to March, and it coincides precisely with the eclipses. Pivots are unable to make up for this. It is important to keep in mind that, if I am not mistaken, there is an eclipse right around the corner. Guy, the date is October 2nd. Okay, so this will be related to the fourth quarter, which will wake me up after September is over, and since 2024 is playing out just like 2023, guess what? We ought to just keep going up from October till March and never stop. Do you agree? My recollection is crystal clear, and I believe Bitcoin. It's true. Bitcoin, guys, was the one that literally rocketed up and never stopped going from there. Do you agree? The rest of the coins followed, albeit not exactly in the same way, due to the fact that there was no alternative season available at that time period. In addition, there will be of this time. How come? Due to the occurrence of certain external events. Please give the video from today a thumbs up. We were able to lower the rates. The summer has gone. Now that people are returning from their vacations with gas, they are concentrating on the markets, and they are required to make money for what purpose? Presents for Christmas. What about vacations throughout the winter? We can only pray that they pump our bags. I believe that they will. Fourth quarter is drawing near, and elections are almost here. Alternate cryptocurrencies are beginning to resemble stage 3 as the mentality has moved from buy the dip to sell the rip. It is my opinion that the timeline should be flooded with content and charts as soon as possible. I believe that it is time. The moment has come. How come? Due to the fact that this originates from Donald Trump's cryptocurrency concept. Be sure to pay close attention to what she has to say. I also asked you folks if there would be a coin for his own platform, and I said that there would be. I was aware that there had to be, right? There has to be some. Also, have a look at this. It's absolutely amusing. It is shortly that Donald Trump will introduce his very own alternative cryptocurrency. Regarding the World Library, there will be a so-called governance token linked with the platform, which is not yet operational and does not have an activation date. In fact, it is the only concrete information that we received last night. 20% take a look at that, foe. For the most part, we have here it is correct that Trump supported WLFI tokens, which are his own platform tokens. Listen very carefully, this is not a financial voice, but one thing that I do know is that Donald Trump is in a no, obviously. So ask yourself why he is pumping, not pumping, but I guess he is about to pump his own altcoin. I'm expecting that it's a governance token, which is now considered to be an alternative cryptocurrency. The reason for this is that the season for altcoins is just around the corner. If you were to establish your own alternative coin, what would you be doing? What would you do if you had the opportunity? Dun Dun Bingo was his name even when the market was in a bear market or bull market, and more specifically when the alt season was in effect. I couldn't agree more. Do you not see that this is a significant indication, gentlemen, that the end of the season must be near? If it were not for this, he would not be developing his own alternative cryptocurrency or his own platform governance token. Now that 20% of the tokens have been distributed to the founding team, 70% of the tokens have been distributed or are being kept for user rewards. The remaining 63% made available for public purchase. Now, I'm not going to advocate for his project or his coin, folks, but if I'm being completely honest, is it possible that I might put some money into it? In the event that I do own it at that particular moment, only a tiny bit, Donald Trump created his own non-financial instruments NFTs during a bull market pump, and you can probably anticipate what happened if 5-6 more something was added. It's not clear to me. These WLFI tokens will be distributed to the founding squad, which includes the Trumps, and it is likely that there will be 10 plus 20-30x guys in the seats during the entire season. The remaining 63% of tokens will be made accessible for purchase by the general public, while 17% of tokens will be reserved for the purpose of providing user benefits. A previous version of an internal project document that was released to the press stated that the founders' shares were worth 70%. Concerns were raised suggesting that this would be nothing more than a scam to become wealthy quickly. Are you frank? Mac, I believe the most important question that needs to be answered here is how President Trump's big announcement is faring. How are things going? I don't know what else could possibly tell you something if it doesn't already tell you something. The fact that I know people and that those who are on the inside time it exactly makes this the funniest thing that has ever happened to me. Do you have any idea why I decided to establish my own NFT project when the bear market was at its lowest point? Alright, I've started my very own NFT. I should not have done that, But it is exactly what I did during the bottom of the bear market, guys, so it is only going to go up and to the right. Exactly. Guys, this is just for the sake of all the arts, but maybe, just maybe, one day hell will bring about some kind of usefulness. In the event that you are a developer, please direct message me on Twitter, gentlemen. Alright. Guys, Ethereum has just reached a value of $2,500 as well. Guys, Solana is above $150. Solana is above $150. The price of alternative cryptocurrencies is beginning to rise once more. How come? Due to the fact that Bitcoin is the initial phase, right? I believe that we are still right here, man. After Bitcoin reaches new all-time highs above 74,000 or whatever, and continues to climb towards 90,000 or more, Ethereum will enter the second phase of its development. XRP is after that point, then it's all season, or I think XRP is exceptional in the fact that it's literally last, I'm guessing it's first all season, then XRP. After Ethereum creates new all-time highs, then it's large caps, and after that point, it's all season. I see what you mean, but in general, how does the money flow, guys? There is a steady stream of money that is descending, descending, and descending. Guys, it's just beginning to trickle down. That's right, liquidity. I just wanted to remark, that I would appreciate it if you would like this video because you cannot make this up, it comes straight out of a movie. The latest update on the SEC vs. Ripple XRP case. How about this? Is the investigation about to reach its conclusion and alt season is set to make an appearance? While Trump is on the verge of launching his very own alternative cryptocurrency. What is it? The $15 billion that you mentioned in this article is what we went through in this situation. It is a tremendous waste of resources, including money, capital, and energy. What I mean is, let's have a look at some facts. Is that correct? When exactly was the lawsuit officially listed? Instantaneously, XRP experienced a loss of $15 billion. The individuals were eliminated. But Ripple spent more than $100 million on defense. The Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) did something that it had never done in the 75 years that it had been involved in securities litigation. There was a claim made that the underlying asset, XRP, was a security in and of itself. Then I contested it and filed a lawsuit against the SEC. My response was straightforward, just remove that language and I will disappear, and the 75,000 token holders that I have will disappear as well. Moreover, they did not comply, and they even assaulted me in addition to committing a variety of other personal offenses against me. After that, you skip ahead in time by 4 years and say, oh, we were just kidding, we apologize. We sincerely apologize, we made a mistake. Instead, these SEC lawyers engaged in willful malfeasance in their work. Employees ought to be terminated. Due to the fact that it was so obvious, they should be fired from their jobs if they were involved in the decision-making process. Let us remember Annalisa Torres, a judge who has been a Democrat for her whole life and was appointed by Barack Obama. XRP itself is not a security, according to my 75,000 token holders, who agreed with me on this point. Additionally, it was not a security when we bought it on Coinbase, Uphold, Kraken, or any other platform you can think of. We were aware of that from the very beginning. Despite this, the SEC forced us to go through all of that costly and time-consuming litigation. We have a right to receive some form of restitution. As a result of that kind of misbehavior, we are entitled to compensation. I am also eager to see what the findings of that IG report are because it is possible that this may constitute the commencement of additional litigation, with the exception of lawsuit on behalf of token holders. I would like to have the repeat placed after me. At precisely the right moment, they time particular occurrences and triggers. Say that again after me. Alright, I know that something is going to happen when Trump launches his very own alternative cryptocurrency, men. What are you unable to produce? If he were to launch that, what would be the reason for him to do so? Exactly. All-time highs are being reached by the stock market. Bitcoin is the next cryptocurrency and alt people will pump 5200x. The time of year when money is printed is approaching sooner than you might expect. Right present, Ethereum is the most dominant alternative cryptocurrency. According to the Fractal, Ethereum is following January and will drive it from January 23rd to March 24th. These are Bitcoins. What is the fractal of Bitcoins? I am unable to recall whether or not it is because it is Ethereum's, guys. Despite the fact that it is following it to the letter, it is anticipated that it will exceed 10,000 by the beginning of 2025.